Everybody, will the clerk please call the roll?
Calling the roll for the Monday, August 4th, 2025 Board of Control meeting. It is 11:01 a.m. We have Councilmember Michael Hauser,
Here.
Councilmember Robert Schlepper,
Here.
Nicole English serving as an alternate for Mike Dever. Here. Michael Chambers, Fiscal Officer, serving as chairman.
Here?
Paul Porter.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Okay, thank you. Next on the agenda is the review and the approval of the minutes from July 28th. I will make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Paul Porter. All in favor to approve the minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes are approved. Is there any public comment?
No public comment.
Let's go to our first item.
First item, new item for review, BC 2025-489, Department of Public Works, submitting an amendment to a parking management agreement via contract number 5144 with Shia's Parking Incorporated for management and operation of commercial parking lots commonly known as 1506 Superior Avenue and 1579 Superior Avenue in Cleveland for the period February 7, 2025 through August 7, 2025, to extend the time period to February 7, 2027, and for anticipated revenue in the amount of $6,500 per month, effective upon signatures of all parties.
Good morning. I'm Paul Sturman on behalf of Public Works. As Cheryl said, this is a extension of an existing agreement, a revenue-generating agreement for parking lots adjacent to Virgil Brown. And this is just continuing that, the agreement with the management company.
Okay, Paul, thank you. Are there questions from the board on this item? Seeing no questions, I will make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Schlepper. All in favor to approve, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The item is approved.
Thank you.
Next item, please.
Next item, BC 2025-490, Department of Public Works recommending an award on RQ 14927 and submitting a contract with Talal Hamed in the monthly amount of 10% of gross revenue received in connection with the cafe, food, and vending services being provided at the Jane Edna Hunter Building for the period July 1st, 2025 through June 30th, 2028. Let the record reflect that Meredith Turner is now present.
Good morning, everyone. Tom Pavich, Public Works. So this is an award recommendation to Talal Hamed, commonly known as, we also goes by Tony. This is for the convenience store cafe at the Jane Edna Hunter Building. So last year, Public Works released a formal RFP process. We scored it last year. The committee, it had not just Public Works, but we had a lot of stakeholders in the field. So for this particular location, we had members of HHS in the scoring committee as well. And it's basically for the operation of that cafe / convenience store and the vending machines at that building. Happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Tom. Are there questions from the board on this item? Okay, seeing no questions, I will make a motion to approve it. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Porter. All in favor to approve, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The item is approved. Next item?
Next item, BC 2025-491, Department of Public Works recommending an award on RQ 14927 and submitting a contract with Edwin's Leadership and Restaurant Institute in the monthly amount of 10% of gross revenue received in connection with the cafe, food, and vending services being provided at the Juvenile Justice Center Cafe, effective upon signatures of all parties for a period of 5 years, with payment deferred until January 1st, 2027.
Good morning, Tom Pavich again, Public Works. So this is in conjunction with the previous item, stemming from the same RFP that we released. This particular award is to Edwin's Institute. It is specific to the Juvenile Justice Center. So again, went through a whole scoring committee. We had members of the juvenile court system over there that was on our scoring committee. And this was the highest scoring, that was the best fit for that location to operate that cafe.
Okay, Tom, thank you again. Are there questions from the board on this item? Seeing no questions, I will make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Schlepper. All in favor to approve, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The item is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next item?
Next item, BC 2025-492, Department of Information Technology submitting an RFP exemption, which will result in a payment to Nexum Incorporated in the amount not to exceed $142,226.95 for the purchase of F5 Premium Support Services and associated licensures for 4 firewalls located at the Cleveland and Columbus data centers for various terms beginning August 15, 2025 through October 20th, 2026, and submitting a purchase order with said RFP exemption.
Good morning, Brianna Witt for the Department of Information Technology. This purchase is for licenses and support for F5 firewalls. They are at the Cleveland Data Center and the Columbus Data Center. This is a addition. We're adding licenses on. The equipment we purchased originally comes with licenses. They become used once we activate the equipment, and so this time we need to purchase the licenses as we continue to use the equipment.
Okay, Brianna, thank you. Are there questions from the board on this item? Okay, seeing no questions, I will make the motion to approve. Is there a second? Seconded by Councilwoman Turner. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? The item is approved. Next item?
Next item, BC 2025-493, Department of Information Technology recommending an award and enter into a purchase order with SHI International Corporation in the amount not to exceed $13,226.64 for a joint cooperative purchase of 7 software-as-a-service licenses of the Halo Information Technology Service Management software.
Good morning, Brianna Witt for the Department of Information Technology. This software as a service, this is replacing our current service desk software. So this handles our service desk requests, incident management, IT's inventory controls, security certificate tracking. So this is replacing the system. The current system that we use is now being retired by the developers.
Okay, thank you again. Are there questions from the board on this item? Seeing no questions, I will make a motion to approve it. Is there a second? Seconded by Councilwoman Turner. All in favor to approve, say aye. Aye. Opposed? The item is approved. Next item, please.
Next item, BC 2025-494, Department of Information and Technology submitting an amendment to a contract with Service Express LLC for enterprise hardware maintenance and support services at various county locations for the period January 1st, 2020 through December 31st, 2025, to extend the time period to December 31st, 2028, to replace the insurance requirements in Article 5 with new insurance requirements, and for additional funds in the amount not to exceed $648,288 effective upon signatures of all parties.
Good morning, Brianna Witt for the Department of Information Technology. This amendment is extending our service contract with Service Express, so they handle our maintenance on all of our equipment. What the service is the rates are fixed and they have not changed since before, but they are applied per equipment item. And so this service coverage extends that, provides us the flexibility to add or remove equipment as our needs change.
Okay, thank you again. Are there questions from the board on this item? Okay, seeing no questions, I will make the motion to approve it. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Schlepper. All in favor to approve, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Item approved. Next item?
Next item, BC 2025-495, Department of Information Technology submitting an amendment to a contract with Great Northern Consulting LLC, effective upon signatures of all parties, to modify the existing contract by expanding the scope of services, extending the time period, adding necessary funds, and amend various sections of the contract as more fully described in items A through C on the printed agenda.
Good morning, Brianna Witt for the Department of Information Technology. This service is replacing our current Sun Solaris system. This is going to an Oracle environment. This allows us to replace hardware that's older, outdated, slower, and it has limited support. So this is part of our migration to a new Oracle environment. It's providing a lot of benefit.
Okay, thank you. Are there questions from the board? Seeing no questions, I will make the motion to approve it. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Paul Porter. All in favor to approve, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The item is approved. Next item?
Next item, BC 2025-496, Department of Human Resources submitting an RFP exemption which will result in award recommendation to ERC Services Incorporated in the amount not to exceed $16,700 for the purchase of Microsoft training course, 15 for Teams, 60 for Word, and 15 for Adobe Captivate training under the Ohio Tech Credit Grant to be used between August 4, 2025 and December 31st, 2025, and submitting a purchase order with said RFP exemption.
Stephen Witt with Human Resources. This is the first of a series of POs that will come across for the Tech Cred grant program from the state of Ohio. As a reminder, the Tech Cred grant program from the state of Ohio is 6 awards a year, up to $30,000 each, that reimburse the county up to $2,000 per course, per credit per person for each course that they take. They are good for about a year. That's why this grant award, which came through earlier this year, expires at the end of the year. This PO specifically was delayed as it required TAC approval. We finally received that along with TAC approval for the subsequent POs that will be coming through, and that's why that's coming on the agenda now. This one is specifically with ERC for some Microsoft training as well as some Adobe Captivate training. The training will be open to county employees through a process that will be determined as soon as they get that in place, but likely posted on the LMS.
Okay, thank you, Stephen. Are there questions from the board on this? Please, Councilman.
These particular trainings, is it just if folks would like to seek it out, or is this for individuals that, you know, is it kind of a rotation? Who would be eligible for the training?
So this training will be a first come, first serve. It'll likely be posted on the LMS system that employees can register for. There are some specific trainings in some upcoming POs that were specifically requested, and then departments can reach out to the OED team for specific technical training if they want to have that. That can be included in future grant applications.
Thank you.
Are there any additional questions? Okay, seeing no further questions, I will make the motion to approve it. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Schlepper. All in favor to approve, say aye. Aye. Opposed? The item is approved. Next item.
Next item, BC 2025-497, County Executive's Office submitting a grant agreement with City of Bay Village via contract number 5425 in the amount not to exceed $450,000 to provide funding for implementation of lakefront public access to Cahoon Memorial Park Bay Point Project Phase 1 to protect the lakefront and create a public access in Cuyahoga County effective upon signatures of all parties through June 30th, 2027.
Good morning, Dominique Tatum, Fiscal Department. This is the agreement to provide funding to Bay Village to help with the implementation of the lakefront access point. It would also make this access point ADA accessible.
Thank you, Dominique. Councilman, please.
Dominique, do you know if there any other funding for this project? Like, for example, is Bay Village going to match this amount, or is this a larger project, or can you tell me more about this?
This is a part of a larger project. This is just phase 1, so the full project is about $7.8 million. They're getting funding from like various sources, so they're getting grant money. They got money from council. They're receiving money from us. They're getting money like from community development, so they're getting it from a lot of different sources.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Are there additional questions? Seeing no further questions, I will make the motion to approve it. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Hauser. All in favor to approve, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The item is approved. Next item, please.
Next item, BC 2025-498, County Executive's Office submitting a grant agreement with Diaper Bank of Greater Cleveland via contract number 5528 and the amount not to exceed $10,000 to provide funding for the purchase and distribution of diapers to families in need throughout Cuyahoga County through its partner agencies within the county, effective upon signatures of all parties for a period of 1 year.
Good morning, Dominique Tatum, Fiscal Department. So this is an agreement to give $10,000 to the Diaper Bank just to help them supply Pampers to families in need.
Thank you again, Dominique. Are there questions from the board on this item? Seeing no questions, I will make the motion to approve it. Is there a second? Seconded by Councilwoman Turner. All in favor to approve, say aye. Aye. Opposed? The item is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next item, please.
Next item, BC 2025-499, Court of Common Pleas Corrections Planning Board submitting an amendment to a contract with Alcohol, Drug Addiction, and Mental Health Services Board of Cuyahoga County for residential treatment services in connection with the Residential Substance Abuse Treatment Program for the period July 1st, 2022 through June 30th, 2025, to extend the time period to June 30th, 2026, and for additional funds in the amount not to exceed $740,000.
Good morning, Linda Lagunzad from the Corrections Planning Board. This one-year third contract amendment in the amount of $740,000 supports continued operation of the court or the Common Pleas Court's Residential Substance Abuse Treatment or RSAT program. RSAT provides evidence-based residential clinical care services for individuals with substance use disorders who are supervised by the court's Adult Probation Department. This amendment funds only clinical service delivery costs. Medicaid reimbursable services are supplemented through this contract amendment, while non-Medicaid eligible costs are covered to ensure that treatment remains consistent and uninterrupted as required by ASAM, or the American Society of Addiction Medicine, level of care standards and individualized treatment plans. So we have about, in the last year was about, I'm sorry, 2023 to 2024, we had about 97 people served under the RSAT program, and we anticipate under this next year to have about 100 to maybe 175, but it all depends on the type of care that an individual needs, whether short-term or a little bit longer. The panel agencies that benefit from, that actually serve us and our clients is Matt Talbot for Men, Catholic Charities, Matt Talbot for Women, Catholic Charities, CATS, which is the Community Assessment and Treatment Services organization, Stella Maris, and the Hispanic UMADAP program.
Okay, thank you, Linda. Are there questions from the board on this item? Seeing no questions, I will make the motion to approve it. Is there a second? Seconded by Councilwoman Turner. All in favor to approve, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The item is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you, Linda. Next item?
Next item, BC 2025-500, County Prosecutor recommending an award and enter into a purchase order with M&J Technologies Direct Incorporated and the amount not to exceed $51,902 for a state contract purchase of an annual subscription for 870 terabytes of cloud-based storage.
Good morning, Josh Brower with the Prosecutor's Office. The Prosecutor's Office is seeking approval to purchase additional cloud storage to securely house and store our offsite data backups. This expansion is necessary due to the growing volume of digital evidence, including body cam footage and cell phone extractions.
Okay, Josh, thank you. Are there questions from the board on this item?
Super quick question, Josh. Are we ever gonna get away from this amount, or will we forever need?
That is a possibility. Obviously, the prosecutors has made investments into technology, Axon Justice and Cellbrite Guardian. That is the plan to reduce this amount of storage in about 1 to 2 years.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, any additional questions? Seeing no further questions, I will make the motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Nicole English. All in favor to approve, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The item is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item, BC 2025-501, Sheriff's Department requesting authority to apply for grant funds from Ohio Department of Public Safety, Office of Criminal Justice Services, and the amount of $30,000 to enhance technology and expand existing violence reduction strategies in connection with the fiscal year 2024 in-vehicle dash cam system response to violent crime grant for the period January 1st, 2025 through December 31st, 2025, and submitting a sub-grant award agreement with said RFP exemption.
Good morning, Chris Costin, Sheriff's Department. We're applying for this grant, and the use of these dollars will be purchasing 6 MDTs with 6 docking stations.
Okay, Chris, thank you. Are there questions from the board on this item? Seeing none, I will make the motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Schlepper. All in favor to approve, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Item approved. Next item?
Next item, BC 2025-502, Sheriff's Department recommending an award on RQ 15762 and submitting a contract with Axon Enterprise Incorporated and the amount not to exceed $152,000 for the purchase of 11 in-vehicle dash camera systems, antennas, installation, warranty, cloud storage for data collection, 11 5G routers for cellular providers with subscription services for law enforcement, effective upon signatures of all parties for a period of 5 years.
Good morning, Chris Costin, Sheriff's Department. This is a grant-funded purchase for 11 dash camera systems for our current fleet that are out in the field.
Okay, Chris, thank you. Are there questions from the board on this item? Councilman, please.
I just have one quick question. So this is a period of 5 years, so this cost encapsulates all 5 years, or is this an annual cost?
No, this is going to cost a total cost for the 5-year period. It's a 5-year contract because we have a 5-year warranty on it.
Gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Seeing no further questions, I will make a motion to approve it. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Schlepper. All in favor to approve, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The item is approved. Next item?
Next item, BC 2025-503, Department of Health and Human Services, CAGA Job and Family Services, submitting an amendment to a contract with Manzik Media LLC for digital advertising services to raise awareness and foster enrollment in workforce development programs administered by CAGA Job and Family Services and the Benefit Bridge Pilot Program for the period January 1st, 2025 through December 31st, 2025, to expand the scope of services to include marketing material development services as described in Exhibit 2A, and for additional funds in the amount not to exceed $12,000 effective upon signatures of all parties.
Good morning, Sharonda Mason from Health and Human Services on behalf of Cuyahoga Job and Family Services. Cuyahoga Job and Family Services is submitting this amendment for Manix Media to expand the scope of services to provide creative concepting, graphic design, production-ready artwork for the following marketing materials: flyers, tabletop banners, pull-up booth banners, tablecloth, poster displays, and poster mailers. And also, we're adding the additional $12,000 for those particular services. For the program, it was called Benefit Bridge, but they just changed it to Bridge Beyond Benefits, and this is to foster enrollment in that workforce development program.
Okay, thank you. Are there questions from the board on this item? Seeing no questions, I will make the motion to approve it. Is there a second? Seconded by Councilwoman Turner. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? The item's approved. Next item?
Next item, BC 2025-504, Department of Health and Human Services, Community Initiatives Division, Office of Early Childhood, submitting an RFP exemption which will result in award recommendation to Milestone Autism Resources in the amount not to exceed $12,500 to provide 3 cultural competent trauma-informed training sessions for working with autistic individuals to early childhood educators, home visitors, infant and early childhood mental health specialists, and child welfare workers, effective upon signatures of all parties through December 31st, 2025, and submitting a contract with said RFP exemption.
Sharonda Mason from Health and Human Services on behalf of the Office of Early Childhood. The Office of Early Childhood is submitting this RFP exemption and awarding Milestone Autism Resources to provide these trainings. These trainings are used for these 3 cultural competent and trauma-informed trainings. It is also based on the latest research-based practices and information. So this project includes to train up to 120 individuals in the early childhood workforce.
Okay, Sharonda, thank you again. Are there questions from the board? Seeing no questions, I will make a motion to approve it. Is there a second? Seconded by Councilwoman Turner. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Item approved. Next item.
Next item, BC 2025-505, Department of Health and Human Services, Community Initiatives Division, Office of Homeless Services, submitting an amendment to a contract with BitFocus Incorporated for various Clarity products, licenses, and services for operation of the Homeless Management Information System for the period January 1st, 2025 through December 31st, 2029, for use by the county and its continuum of care providers to purchase additional licenses as outlined in Exhibit 1B, and for additional funds in the amount not to exceed $190,351.40, which includes a one-time fee for license activation in the amount of $12,600, effective August 1st, 2025.
Sharonda Mason again from Health and Human Services on behalf of the Office of Homeless Services. The Office of Homeless Services is submitting this amendment for BitFocus. BitFocus provides the system administration for Clarity, the software product used to operate the Homeless Management Information System as required by HUD for all homeless continuums of care. The Homeless Management Information System is a local information technology system used to collect client-level data and data on the provision of housing and services to individuals and family at risk of experiencing homelessness.
Okay, thank you again. Are there questions from the board? Seeing no questions, I will make a motion to approve the item. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Schlepper. All in favor to approve, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The item is approved. Moving on.
Moving on to consent agenda items BC 2025-506 through BC 2025-507.
Okay, board members, kind of a short agenda today. If there's any questions, feel free. Okay, seeing no questions, I will make a motion to approve the 2 items. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Schlepper. All in favor to approve, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The items are approved. Moving on to other business.
No other business?
Is there any public comment?
No public comment?
I will make a motion to adjourn. Is there a second? Second by Ms. Nicole English. All in favor to adjourn, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned.
I thought that was Meredith Turner.
Was that Meredith? I do
Yes.
apologize. Both, you're both beautiful, very beautiful, no doubt. We are adjourned.